right, so we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's rock.
Yo, what's going on? It's the first podcast. We bring y'all back to the basic. It's your boy, SBEP.
You already know it's your boy, Duke, and we about to get his joint popping. You
Yes,
dig?
sir. But before we get it popping, let's go into our first sponsor real quick. This episode is brought to you by the Lux Vault. The Lux Vault is a black-owned women's boutique who is best known for their trendy accessories, which include lip gloss, custom earrings, necklaces, anklets, headbands, purses, lip glosses, sunglasses, and most importantly, their best sellers, Envy, Dubai, and City Girls, just to name a few for their lashes. You already know summer coming around, so ladies, go get your lashes and stuff like that. Go get it. This brand was created in 2019 for the fashionable women who are also looking for everyday low prices. Check out the Lux Vault collection for the very best and unique and custom pieces. You can follow them on Instagram at the Lux Vault. That is TheLuxeVault_, or their website at www.theluxvault.store, and indulge yourself in luxury. But what's going on? So,
I mean, we just here, man. We chilling, man. We wanted to bring y'all this podcast.
For sure.
We know everybody been asking. Nobody else really got one around here, so we figured we might as well start something. You feel me? Hopefully we can start something, set a trend. You feel me? We're going to let y'all know who we are.
Facts. Like, before we get into that, like, what the main reason, I'm going to tell you my story as to why we started this podcast, and then Duke going to go into his reasons as to why we started this podcast. But for me personally, I just wanted to bring opportunity around the Bristol area, because around here, you don't have too many people diving deep into the creative arts and stuff like that. So for me personally, I just want to create opportunities for my neighborhood, my community and stuff like that. And to ultimately, I just want to build something that's positive for the people around here. I wanted to create an opportunity. I want to create a team, so that way, when we create a team, we build something, and they can also go out and dive into whatever they have a passion for, right? So that's really why I wanted to start this podcast. What about you, bro?
Well, I'm not even that deep. You feel me? I just wanted to do this joint because it's fun.
Facts.
You feel me? I don't do nothing but talk anyway all day. Everybody know that, so why not just be here just talking? You feel me? So I want to just talk. I want everybody to come on here, just talk, express yourself, and we want to have somewhere where people can come and express themselves and just have fun and just kick it. You feel
Facts.
me? We don't got it. It ain't nothing too deep. It ain't nothing too crazy. But it's gonna be a good time no matter what we do.
No matter what. Me and Duke, it's crazy because me and Duke been friends for a
a while now.
For a while. How did we? In your opinion, bro, how did we meet?
I'm not gonna cap. I don't remember. All
right, I'm gonna tell my story, right?
Please tell me. Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't remember.
So, I moved out here in like 5th grade. So, I knew of Duke when I first moved out here, but me and Duke ain't really become friends until like 7th, 8th grade, right? So, I'm gonna tell you how I first was introduced to Duke. So, out in Bristol, we got a rec league for basketball. I personally didn't play basketball.
I was about to say, you was hooping?
No, I wasn't hooping. I wasn't hooping. No, Duke played basketball though. But my best friend in 5th grade, he played ball for the Bristol League.
Ooh.
Samir.
Oh yeah, I remember Samir. He played for the black team.
Yeah. You was on Coach Phil team.
Yeah, we cooked them.
Yeah, you was cooking there. Y'all team was crazy though.
We cooked them.
It was you, Tremere.
Me, Dre, Tremere. It was the same people that I always like hoop with up until like 8th grade or something like that.
But yeah. So how I met Duke was I went to a game with them. He had a game that day, and I had met Duke, but I didn't know him. And Duke used to come in with the same gray DC hoodie, bro.
Same John, though. I remember, I'm not going to cap. One of my boys gave me that, though. And I was like, dang, that's a DC hoodie. I never had one of these. So I'm like, let me wear this John.
Thanks.
And then, I'm like, damn, this John crazy. And it wasn't even crazy. That John, I look back on that John, look at pics now. That John was corn chips, though. And I used to wear that John every day, all week, though.
This nigga would literally wear this hoodie every day.
Nah,
bro.
I really did. That's crazy how you remember that.
So then, right, fast forward to like 8th grade. That's when I finally came to Armstrong. For y'all don't know, that was
you didn't go to Armstrong 7th grade.
No, I went to CSL. And the crazy thing is, I didn't want to go to CSL, right? My mom swore that CSL was like a good charter school, right? Bro, yeah. So in 7th grade, I was at CSL.
We
and I'm
ate
like,
lunch
bro,
together in 8th grade.
yeah. But the thing is, so how I met you, right? I think we only had gym and lunch together.
Mm-hmm.
So the first day, I was like by myself. I ain't know nobody. So I think first day we had like a fire drill and stuff like that. Everybody was in the hall. So then I seen everybody. I was checking out the crowd. And I'm like, oh, all right. I remember him from the basketball joint back in Bristol.
Right.
So then we had gym, and that gym was stacked. It was me, you, Pook. It was Tremere.
Nah, gym was crazy. I remember. It's crazy. Like now that you say that, I really remember everything. Mm-hmm. But I thought I been knew you before that though.
That's what
like
I'm
I
saying.
thought I really like knew you because like when 8th grade came and we had lunch, like we ate lunch that first day because it was me, you.
I didn't.
You didn't because it was. I remember I ate lunch. Yavin was in that lunch. It's a couple of us in that lunch.
That's when I met Yavin because I had met Yavin earlier that day in 8th grade. I met Yavin in Spanish class. And from the rip, me and Yavin was friends, bro. And it's the craziest story of how me and him met. Bro.
We gotta have him on here for that.
Facts. We gotta have Yavin on here so we can know how he met because, bro, that story is funny, bro. We bonded over a joke. And the joke, like, thinking back at it,
Don't even spill it yet.
I'm not even gonna spill it.
Don't even spill it yet.
Even just looking back at it, bro, that joke was corny. But like even now, I still laugh at that joke because I know Yavin.
Right.
And Yavin was just goofy, bro. He always been super goofy, but like he always been quiet too. So like you wouldn't expect that out of him.
People
unless
think
you
he quiet
knew him.
until they get to know him.
Until
like,
you get to know him,
then it's like once they get to know him, then they like, then he an asshole.
He an asshole, bro.
That's how they look at him now.
But that was my boy. Like, yo, that was like 8th grade between you and him. Y'all was really like my best friends in 8th grade.
8th grade was popping. That's when we started selling candy. 8th grade, and then we put you down selling candy.
Facts.
We was getting money. 8th grade.
8th grade, and then we went to
well, we thought we was getting money.
Y'all thought y'all was getting money, but y'all was selling candy to everybody. But it really wasn't going crazy until we got to like high school.
9th grade really when it was going crazy because we were selling candy at BFFA. Then we'd go over to Truman when the bus would take us over there, and we'd be selling it right before everybody go home. So we was getting money there.
And for those that don't know, BFFA was strictly a freshman academy, right? So around here, it's only 2 middle schools. You either went to Armstrong or you went to FDR.
And we was the last class to ever go through that. Last class to ever go through that.
So when we went to BFFA, it was finally the combination of both those schools. So the fact that we was the last class, it means so much. It means so much to us. But
we was the last class to go through there and the best class to come out of Truman.
Facts.
What's that? 2015.
2015.
Class of 2015. That was the best class.
I don't care what nobody say, bro. 2015 is the best class, hands down. Because honestly, we was just all so close. Like even though we all came from like different backgrounds and different neighborhoods, different high schools. I mean, not a high school.
Different
middle schools and stuff like that. Like we really like clicked together. And I'm forever grateful for the freshman academy because I don't think we would have been as close as we was if we didn't go there for sure.
Because you know high school, like when you get to Truman, that joint start pulling you in different directions.
Facts.
But once you already have your core group of friends, like we was friends in 8th grade. So
Facts.
Once that joint hit in 8th grade, then 9th grade came, you was already in that divide with that FDR Armstrong.
Exactly.
Feel me? So Armstrong people only ate with Armstrong. The FDR only ate with FDR.
Right.
Then it was like something that was like, man, we're not about to keep doing this.
Facts.
So then we started becoming
and
friends
that's when
with everybody.
that's really when the clique happened. And for people that don't know what the clique is,
if you don't know the clique, that means you wasn't in the clique.
You wasn't part of the clique for real.
And the clique was popping back in the day.
The clique was definitely popping.
They had the girls always had like petty arguments in the clique.
Bro,
no boys never had beef in the clique.
Never really had
but
no
the girls
beef.
always had beef. If you really don't know what the clique is, that really mean you wasn't in that joint.
You definitely wasn't in that joint, bro.
Super quiet.
But just to give y'all a brief like little recap of what the clique is, the clique was just like our little friend group in high school, right? So you know when you get to high school, everybody have they different types of like they different like social cliques, right? You got like the jocks, you got the people that are in band, you got the choir kids, you got the theater kids or whatever. But for us, even though we were all part of like different types of little social clubs, we had our core friend group, and that core friend group started in 8th grade But once we got to the ninth grade academy, it kind of grew bigger. But the thing is, like, even though we all knew each other before that, we all went to like different elementary schools. We all went to different middle schools and stuff like that. But once we got to the ninth grade academy, we all kind of linked up and we just became one big core friend group. And it was the same friend group all throughout high school. And even now, even though we might not talk to everybody, we still like a big friend group. Like that's still my people. That's always gonna be my friends. That's always gonna be my riders all the way to the death of me. You feel me?
Right.
But
nah, yeah, that joint was popping. So the reason why we want to do this podcast again, you feel me, with certain topics we wanted to do, is just to let everybody know, like, it's okay for people to express themselves no matter where you're from, no matter what you are. You feel me? We want to not give y'all game because it's already a podcast that do that, but we just want to talk to the people of our age group, you feel me? Let them know, like, it's okay for certain stuff to not be this way, and if certain stuff is something different, then we can fix it. You feel me? Let's all fix it together because we all got these certain issues in our age group of where we feel like we supposed to be at.
And I feel like especially
social media got us all confused that like 24, 25, we all supposed to have everything figured out. Yeah. And so many people don't be understanding, like, it's all right. Like I'm one of those people to a T. Sometimes I think I'm supposed to have certain stuff done or certain stuff figured out. And where you feel me, like I have to get real back in to be like, nah, it's all right. Like it's okay if you don't have it figured out. Nobody really do. Even if you're 30, 40, you don't even really got life figured out.
And that's my biggest problem is like, yo, sometimes I put myself in these holes and these kind of like depressed moments where I'm like, bro, I'm seeing all my friends graduate. Mind you, I'm still in school, but I had took a year off. A year turned into 2 years or whatever because of COVID and the pandemic. But my issue was I was comparing myself to a lot of my friends who I'm like, oh, this person's going to school, this person's graduating, this person graduated, but he's going to med school and stuff like that. And I had to stop comparing myself to people. And I had to realize that, yo, everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own goals, their own dreams.
Facts.
And no one person is the same. No one goal is the same. And I had to realize, like, yo, our generation is definitely breaking those social norms of going to high school, graduating high school, and either getting a trade or going to college, and then after that, by 25, having life figured out, right?
Right.
I say this all the time. We kind of stretched our adolescence into our adulthood years, whereas like our parents, we looked at them and they was like, when they was our age, they was grown, right?
Yeah.
They had mortgages, they had cars, they had houses and stuff like that. Whereas us,
they had babies,
right? They had
not
babies,
even about to be saying all they had babies.
They
That's
was
what it was.
For
That's why we looked out on like they was grown and they had babies.
Exactly.
So now it's like when you look, you like, man, I don't got no babies.
Facts.
What I'm doing,
right?
I don't want no babies right now, though.
Not even that. It's just like, yo, we kind of let ourselves be kids a little bit longer and stuff like that, right? Whereas like for them, when they was 18, most of their parents was kicking them out, right?
Right.
But now for us, we 24, 25, we like, oh, it's cool to still be with my parents because I'm trying to figure out life. Like, I ain't got to rush to get a crib. I ain't got to rush to move out because I know at the end of the day, my parents got me. My parents got my back and stuff like that. Like, I ain't no rush.
Well, that's also because of, like I said in the beginning, like social media. Like people post on there, be like, oh, 21 with a apartment in the BMW.
Facts.
Or I'm 19 with a BMW.
Right.
You feel me? And it's like, well, technically, do you own that BMW?
Right.
You leasing that BMW?
You leasing it or you finance it?
You paying that off?
Right.
Anybody could do that when you 18, 19. All you need is a little bit of credit. Feel
right.
me?
A little bit of credit or a cosigner.
Give it to you. Yeah, they'll give it to you. Huh? Take that. You feel me?
Right.
But it's to say, can you maintain that? You feel me? And if you can't maintain that, why even put yourself in that hole? And that's
the thing with social media is a lot of people get it twisted. Stuff,
but we live this life now because we was social media babies. Like we grew up on that. MySpace was popping. AIM was going crazy. That AIM, that instant messenger, going crazy. So we got all of that. You feel me? We like, dang, AIM, MySpace, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything. We all on it. It ain't even nothing that we missing. TikTok, Snapchat. We just, so whenever somebody posts something on there, we already like, and we need to we need to be like them.
Right. Why am I not like that?
Why they ain't working for me? And it's
Right.
like, it ain't working for you because that's not your path, and it's okay.
It's okay.
But it's not okay. It ain't okay to be a bum though.
Exactly.
So like,
it's a lot. It's a lot of people out here that's bums. For
Yeah.
real.
So like, some stuff y'all need to be like, well, why I ain't doing that? But
Right.
if you already moving or you working or you doing your own thing, then don't
Exactly.
even be stressing off of that because that's not for you. Like it's not
Exactly.
for you,
And that's the thing.
just not what
Everything
it
not
is,
gonna
and
be
that's
for
what.
you.
That's what our podcast is for. You feel me?
Right.
It's for us to talk about current topics. Also reassure people that certain stuff is not for you. You feel me?
Exactly.
And then also this stuff where we feel like we should be at, if we not there, like we said in the beginning, it's okay. You feel
Right.
me? And just to create conversation and and create content for people, all over. But you feel me? You want to get into that second sponsor who we got?
Yeah, let's go into the second sponsor real quick. Our second sponsor is Press. So this is geared towards all the high school seniors and people that are in college. Press is an organization that focuses on college and career access with a heavy emphasis on character development, crafting dope opportunities that will open the door to whatever it is that students have a heart for. Press is determined to allow and assist with the growth of student achievement holistically. So if you are a high schooler who is looking to help with college and career access, you can follow him at press_please and also on his website at www.pressplease.com. But definitely shout out to the founder of Press.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Amir Phelan.
Yes, sir.
He's
Shout out to
definitely one of those people that are definitely community driven. He's somebody from our community. That's my big brother, my mentor.
I
I've
feel
known
like
him.
everybody know him.
Exactly.
And they don't, and then it's like you just know him even if you don't know him.
Exactly.
Like even if somebody don't know who he is or know his story or know nothing about him, they know him.
They know him.
So it's like if you in high school, you feel me, college, whatever, make sure y'all get with him, tap in, make sure y'all figure it out.
Because he gonna help you.
He's gonna help y'all figure it out in
He
ways
gonna help
that
y'all
y'all
figure
didn't
it out
even
for
know
sure.
that was possible. So make
Right.
sure y'all get with him. You feel me? Press, please go get with that.
Yeah, shout out to Press because again, like I said, he definitely focuses on the high schoolers that are getting ready to get into college. And also the people that are in college just trying to figure out life, right? So what his thing is he helps you develop your he helps character development, right? And what that means is getting you into those situations where you can sit in front of a board or you have your interview ready and stuff like that. And his whole motive is, right, he does everything essentially he does everything by himself, right? So for his students, he goes all out for his students, right? He has done networking events, and just plugging people in with the right people. He's done headshot events at his house, which he's paid for, and these students haven't had to pay for anything. Where he gets them their headshots so that way they can get set up with their LinkedIn account, and he's helped people set up their LinkedIn account so that way they can go and move on to the next step, right? And when I say character development, right, is being able to get in front of a board of say administrators, right? And sit in front of these people and talk about, all right, well, why do you want to come to this school? What does this school mean to you? What does your academics mean to you? And getting you prepared for that next step, whether it is college, whether it is the workforce. So whatever you have a passion for, and he says this all the time, crafting dope opportunities for whatever you have a passion for. So whatever you have a passion for, he's gonna help you get ready for that next level. So definitely shout out to Press.
Definitely shout out to Press. It's a park car conversation with Press
for sure. I definitely did a park car.
We're gonna move that over
him.
to the Back to the Basics page. All
Right.
Eric park car conversations. You
He's
feel
gonna
me?
get
That
moved
everybody
over.
love, that everybody like. We're gonna move them over. You
For
feel
sure.
Because
And also
that was a great conversation that he had.
Yeah, because I did two of them. I did.
And we definitely gonna have him on this podcast, so it's more.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more of that. So y'all ain't even gotta worry about that. And I need a hoodie. I don't even care about none of that. I'm not even about to be.
It's a good thing because right now he's doing pre-orders for all of his hoodies and stuff like that. So he always says this all the time. He is not a clothing brand. He just likes his logo.
Yeah, me too.
And he also wants his students to have something that they're proud of that they could wear around and be like, "Yo, I'm a part of that."
Yeah, I want that. I want that
So,
shirt, hoodie, whatever you're gonna give me. I don't care if it's socks. I want something.
Listen,
I wanna support the brand. You feel me?
yeah,
I
if
got
you want to
it. I need
support,
it.
go to
I don't even care.
www.
Everybody be acting like they don't want extra nothing. If you don't extra nothing, you don't receive nothing.
Facts.
I'm asking everything I'm asking for. You got it. I might want some.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah, Sersky.
But if you wanna support him, if you have any questions about career access, college access, and stuff like that, go to www.pressplease. That's PRESPLEASE.com. You can also follow him on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at press_please.
Yeah, so let's get into this topic of the day.
Yes, sir.
Feel
Finally
me?
get into this topic.
Everybody been waiting to see what topics we're going to do,
Facts.
what we're going to talk about, who are we, all of that. We
Right.
let y'all know who we are, where we came from, all of that. The topic for today, a lot of y'all might not like this topic, but it's something everybody need to hear.
Y'all need to hear this.
Y'all need to hear this topic. You feel me? Topic of the day is knowing yourself. You feel me? When I say knowing yourself, I don't mean like, oh, I know me. I know what I like. I know what I don't like.
Like,
No,
nah,
I mean
do you
knowing
truly know
yourself.
yourself?
Like, no, do you know who you are? Do you know the role you play in your friend group?
Right.
Do you know the role you play in society, in your household? Do you know you? You feel me? Do
Even
you know,
in your relationship, right?
Yeah, that's a fact
Do you
too.
know who you are? Not even just in your relationship, but outside of your relationship. Can you be your own individual outside of your relationship? Can you stand alone and be like, yo, this is who I am, even outside of this relationship? I'm this person. I don't have to be attached to the hip with my significant other to know who I am, right?
Can you have fun without your significant other being there?
Facts. And it took me a long time. For me personally, it took me a long time to find myself, right? It took me going through a real harsh heartbreak, right? To finally be like, yo, who am I? Right? And once I finally found out who I was, like, even doing like little stuff such as like going to the mall by yourself, going to the movies by yourself, going out to eat, doing self-care. Like, I can honestly be like, yo, I can go out by myself and be perfectly fine and enjoy my own company, right? I can go out and go watch a movie. I can go out to eat by myself. I'm comfortable with myself. Like, yo, I can go to the nail parlor and go get my feet done or go get a manicure and stuff like that and not feel no type of way. Be like, yo, this is kind of awkward. Like, I know who I am in society. I know who I am in my friend group, and in whatever relationship I dive into, I know who I am going into that. And a lot of people don't know who they are before they get into a relationship, and they rely on that relationship to be like, yo, this is who I am.
Right.
Whereas you got to be happy. You got to be happy with yourself before you can get into any relationship.
Or they need them to be themselves.
Facts.
They rely on that person for them to be who they think they are,
Right.
and that's not really them. Like, if this person that you with is living this lifestyle of glamour and money and designer and all of this,
Especially
and
if
they
you're not
helping
even
you
like
out,
that.
and they helping you out, and they putting you on certain stuff, right? Don't get lost in that. And when y'all met and y'all not together no more, think that this is who you are, because that's not who you are. That's something that you like, but that's not you.
You got to figure out
you never
who you
had
are.
that before then.
Exactly.
So how can you expect to have that now? And that's not true. It's something that you like, but it's not true. You feel me? You always gotta know who you are. Like, can you leave your significant other at home and go out with your friends, your boys or whatever, or your girls or whatever, and have a good time, and not constantly be wondering what they doing, not constantly be wondering if they missing you, or you texting them every 2 minutes, I miss you, I can't wait to see you, I want to do this. Like, come on, just have fun.
Like, enjoy the moment.
They ain't going nowhere.
Like me, when I go out now, whoever I'm with, I don't even text them no more. Like, I'm like, all right, yo, I'm going out, I'm doing this and the third. When I get back, I'll make sure I'll call you. Right?
I'm not calling nobody. I'm coming home.
No, I'll make sure I'll call you. I'll be like, yo, look, because you gotta have that communication. You gotta have open communication.
I'm going to text you, or I'm going to call you up until I'm leaving. So if I'm leaving and we going out, I'm calling you on the phone while I'm on my ride down there.
Facts.
Feel me? And we talking the whole time, and I'm letting you know, like, yo, if I might be coming in 12, 1 o'clock maybe. I don't know.
Right.
You feel me? She might text me because she at home. She going to sleep. If I ain't there, it don't matter. Matter of fact, if I'm there or I'm not there, she going to sleep, so it don't matter. But she going to sleep early regardless. You feel me? So she going to hit me like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Like, yo, I'm going to sleep. You feel me? Just text me when you get home. I might not see it. You feel me? But I might see it in the middle of the night.
But that's still a part of communication, right?
Yeah.
And that's
okay.
okay.
I ain't going to call her because I know she ain't going to answer.
Yeah. But me, she might, but it's still that communication. Like, yo, look, I'm going out with X, Y, and Z. We going to be at this place until then. If we go out a little later, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I'm on my way home, right? That's all a part of communication. But like you said, it's not on the phone all day. Yo, I can't wait to see you. I miss you. Damn, I don't even know why I came out for real. I don't even like
now if it's corny though, you can say that. You can say
if it's corny, but you gotta.
Some people, not to cut you off. Yeah, some people, right, don't feel comfortable with that whole. All right, let me hit her when I'm leaving, or let me hit her when I get home, because they feel like they don't feel comfortable with that checking in. Feel me? Because they don't know who they are inside. Right. Because they feel like, oh no, if I gotta hit her up or I gotta do this, that means
I'm less of a man.
Yeah, that means she got me whipped, or she got me trained, or she got me. It ain't that.
It ain't
it's
about
like
that.
You just.
It's
you
just
know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are, but you gotta have
cool
open communication.
Know yourself. You don't gotta be like, yo, why am I texting her to tell her what I'm doing all the time?
And that's where people get twisted, right?
Yeah, like it ain't nothing. Just text her. It ain't right. What's going on texting her?
It's okay. It's okay if she want to check up on you, bro.
Now she not your girl if y'all just talking.
Yeah, but that's different. We gonna talk about that another day. We got a topic called the talking stage, but we gonna get into that another day. But today we really just talking about knowing yourself and just knowing who you are. And I know I can contest to this. Like if I didn't take time to know who I was, I definitely could have got into a lot of trouble. And I know Duke for sure, you definitely could have got into a lot of trouble too. And that's what happens when you don't know yourself, right? When you don't know yourself, you start hanging around the wrong people because you just want to be included in something. You want to feel a part of something. You want to feel like you got friends or you got family that you can count on. And if you don't know yourself, people take advantage of that, right? They be like and people can tell when you want to try to fit in, right? And they try to recruit you, and they try to recruit you into doing all the wrong stuff. And if you don't know yourself, you don't know your self-worth, bro, that can take a wrong turn ASAP, immediately.
Because like I done been in rooms with a bunch of different people.
Facts, and I definitely have too.
Throughout my whole life, whether it was people who was in the streets,
facts,
who wasn't in the streets, you feel me? All of that. I know who I am, and I'm comfortable enough to be like, that ain't me. You feel me? I ain't doing that. You feel me? I done been around people who tried to commit first degree, and I'm still the only one with my first degree.
Facts.
You feel me? So like that's a shout out to Big Sean because he said that.
Right,
like
right.
That,
people didn't catch that. Say that again, bro. Say that again real quick.
I done been in rooms with people who tried to commit first degree. You feel me? And I'm the only one with my first degree.
Facts, because Duke definitely went to school and got his degree. People gotta
realize who you are. Like it's okay to have friends that's in the streets, have friends that's in the trenches. Like you feel me? All of that. But you gotta know yourself. If that ain't what you live, that ain't what you do, don't go out there and do it. You feel me? Go and make a way for yourself some other kind of way. Like you don't gotta try to make a way for yourself because that's what they doing or that's what everybody doing. Cause that ain't me.
Cause even for you growing up in Bloomsdale, for those that don't know what Bloomsdale is, yeah, we live in the suburbs, but Bloomsdale the hood out here. You know what I'm saying? And you grew up around a lot of people who was out there, you know what I mean, doing their thing, and you could have easily got pulled into that. You know what I'm saying? Especially growing up around all them. But Duke always been different. Duke always been about his business. He been about school. Like me and him was talking even outside the podcast, and he was like, yo. He was one of those kids like, yo, he had to check in. Right. Like a lot of kids were just out there when the street lights came out. He couldn't do that. He had to check in.
We playing ball at the courts and it's getting dark. And everybody, mom, like, make sure y'all check in. Nobody going to check in. I'm the only one running up the hill to be like, Mom, I'm at the court still. She like, all right. My mom probably forgot that she told me to check in.
Right.
You feel me? She probably having a good time, just chilling. She like, damn, where he at?
Right.
I gotta come check in and let her know. She like, oh, okay, he at the courts. You feel me? Or my dad, everybody know my dad. He just probably in the neighborhood just looking for me. But I'm already told him I'm at the court. So now he don't even gotta look in the neighborhood. He could just go down to the courts. Like, oh yeah, he's still down there. He go back home. And I'm going to check in. I don't care. Y'all could call me what y'all want. I'm going to do this because I ain't getting in trouble.
Exactly.
I don't want to do that. I want to keep having my same freedom. Why not check in? Mm-hmm. To look cool in front of your friends,
right?
Nobody look cool when they mom come down there and start yelling at them in front of everybody.
When your mom start coming down there and start wilding, bro.
Cool. That's when you look corny.
That's embarrassing.
You look super corny then. You look cool that whole time when you like, I ain't checking in. Y'all know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm not telling my mom.
See your mom come in with that one roll.
Come down there breaking that switch off the tree. Oh, you don't want to check in?
Oh, you trying to be cool in front of your little friends?
Nah, mom saying Then she's
Right.
come on. Now
They
you
didn't start switching up.
Now you getting beat all the way up the street in front of everybody. You don't even look cool no more.
Ain't nothing
You don't
cool
look
about your
cool
mom
no
coming
more.
down in her robe where she don't got the
She don't got no bra on.
Listen.
Come on, something might slip out. Now your man come outside the next day like, and I seen your mom yesterday.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Where your mom at?
Your mom got that thing in the back. Now you out there trying to rumble him like, stop talking about my mom.
Listen,
But you
nothing-
brought that on yourself. You should have
Exactly.
checked in. Your mom wouldn't have had to come down there, bonnet, slippers on. Back in the day they had the little Chinese slides.
Facts.
Yeah, they used to
They
wear them
always used to have
joints.
that one robe that they lost the strings to.
So they like this coming down the
all
street.
day trying to hold it together.
The scarf
With the little
on.
scarf or
they
bonnet
in
on.
their bag. They in their
Listen.
bag. You gotta check in. Ain't nothing wrong with
Exactly.
checking in. Cause now look what you done did. You done caused all this. So now you want punishment. Like come on, punishment.
Or
I can't come outside.
I'm gonna give you another scenario, right? When you start acting up in school.
Oh,
and
she
your
gotta come
mom-
up to that school.
And your mom spend the day at school with you. Oh,
And
you
she
be
watching you?
terrified,
And
bro.
she watching you?
And she watching you.
Oh, you want to be a class clown?
Oh, you want to be a class clown? No,
Okay.
you. Oh, Miss Johnson. Jair know the answer to that question.
Yeah, and you like this.
You like,
Or they like who want to read?
oh, Jair.
Everybody like this.
Right, no. Oh, Jair.
I'm never read.
Right, don't
My
never
mom
read.
like Jair want to read.
Jair want to read.
He know how to read good too.
He know how to read
And he
too.
better read every word right and
Right.
sound it out.
Right,
You
'cause
like
he
this?
He know them rap songs.
The cat. Boy, stop playing with me.
Boy, stop playing with me.
Can I go to the bathroom?
No.
No,
You can
now
sit
you
your ass
gotta
down and
yeah,
read.
You gotta read. So it's like it's cool to know yourself and know who you are. Just be that same guy. Don't change up because you like,
wanna
I
be
want to
cool.
look cool in front of my friends, or I want to look cool in front of everybody. Like a girl don't care how cool you look if you're not who you are. You feel me? Like a girl can peep that sometimes.
Exactly.
Sometimes they can't peep it.
Sometimes they can't though.
Yeah, sometimes. But the ones who can't peep it don't even know who they are.
But the main thing is, right, if you don't know yourself, right, yeah, those little things start adding up, right? Yeah, it starts with like not checking in at home, right? And then once you get to 16, 17, right? Now you playing the block. Now you selling dime bags, you selling whatever. Now you about to get locked up.
Heavy on the Nick bags.
Facts. Now you facing time. Right? You start hanging around the wrong people. And that's all because you didn't take time to find yourself.
Right.
Now you 16, 17 facing a federal charge.
No, forget that. They 16, 17 doing all this, and they like playing basketball, but they don't want to go to basketball practice because old head not about to yell at me.
Facts. They don't want to take right.
Or head not about to yell at me.
Right.
What,
Who you think
y'all
you
let him
talking
up
to?
there talk to y'all like that?
Right.
Y'all got to run for that? I'm not doing that.
Right.
Niggas, it's basketball, baby.
Right.
They
Young
gon-
boy ain't got no discipline.
They gonna yell at you regardless.
Exactly.
You could go out and score 30. You gonna go in halftime. Yo, you need to pass the ball. What?
What?
They gonna yell at you regardless. So you
Facts.
want to be out there all day, knowing you love basketball deep down inside.
Exactly.
But you don't want to get yelled at.
You don't want to take no orders from nobody.
Because your friends like, oh, y'all let that nigga talk to y'all however y'all want. I never let that happen.
Oh, y'all won it. Still got to run after practice because y'all wasn't passing the ball. Y'all wasn't playing like a team.
And you want to know what else they got at home?
What's that?
Them boys.
What's that?
We say it about girls all the time. Them boys got daddy issues.
Facts.
They ain't got no dad at home.
They
Ain't
don't
no
got no
dad
dad at
yelling
home.
at them. So they don't
Right.
want no other man yelling at them because they don't
ain't
got
got
no
no
dad.
authority
They
at
don't know
home.
how it go.
It ain't no structure at the home.
So they don't
And
know.
that
Again,
falls
they
on
don't know who
us.
they are again because ain't
Exactly.
nobody reinforcing that. Like ain't nobody
Exactly.
reinforcing that. So it's hard for a lot of people to understand. Like
Especially
it's a lot.
Especially when you 16, 17, right? You hitting puberty, you start feeling yourself. Your mom can't tell you
Literally.
what to do no more.
Literally feeling
Especially
yourself.
if you
Literally.
taller than your mom.
Literally feeling
Yo,
yourself.
shut up.
Nah,
bro.
because they ain't catch that. They
Yeah, they ain't
wasn't
catch
going to
that.
try to catch that. They literally feeling themselves.
right?
Mm-hmm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all know what when you hit, come on.
When you start hitting puberty, you
Come on. Y'all started
got a
doing
little
stuff
hair
y'all
on
ain't
my
got no
chest.
business. Come on.
get some hair
I
in
ain't
your
even
balls.
gonna tell everything else, but y'all know what's going on.
Y'all know what's going on,
Y'all
right?
know
You
what's
get a little
going on.
testosterone.
He said feeling, but you go ahead
Little
though. 'cause
bass
they
in
was
your
feeling
voice,
themselves.
right?
Literally.
And you start towering over your mom. Your mom can't control you no more. She can't tell you what to do. So what you gonna do? It's a lot of things that these girls is looking for too. These dudes be having daddy issues too, right? They ain't had a dad growing up, and that's prevalent in this in the black community, right?
Right.
It's crazy because I was just thinking about this not too long ago, right? And I tried to think, I'm like, damn. None of my friends growing up had a mom and a dad in their household.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Ever? Or like
Ever,
when they
bro.
was like growing?
Ever.
I had mom and dad up until like 5th grade.
Yeah. But
Fifth
you was
grade,
different.
6th grade. And they
But
was like,
but just
they
like
was
think
"Chill."
about it, like, bro, I never like none of my friends have a mom and a dad in a household. It was either they had their mom and their dad was locked up, or their mom and their dad was never together. Like, even for me, right? My mom, like, I never grew up with my mom and my dad in the house, right?
Yeah, but your dad was in Vegas. That's popping.
Yeah, but even when I lived out in Vegas, like, my parents was never together, right? I grew up with, it was my mom. I would go to my dad's house every other weekend until I met my stepdad. And when I met my stepdad, I was probably like first grade, right? So that was like the first time I ever had a male figure in the house at all times. And I grew up with my stepdad, so my stepdad that's my dad, no matter what.
Right.
But I'm just thinking, I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, only people I know that had they mom and they dad in their household is the twins, Mama and Mimi.
Right.
But other than
There's
that,
gotta be somebody else out there, mom and their dad though. Sometimes.
I mean, it's a couple
There's
of them.
gotta be somebody.
It's gotta be somebody.
We gotta
but
like sit down and like go through the list. There's gotta be somebody.
But the fact that I gotta sit down and go through the list,
it's crazy. Like it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Nah, I had a couple of friends that had their mom and their dad.
Mm-hmm.
And they turned to the streets. I don't know why. You feel me? They had other aspirations and stuff
And
they
that's
could
the
have been
crazy
good at,
thing.
but they turned to the streets for whatever reason, whether money was short in the crib, you feel
Right.
me? And you feel me? They could have went out and got a 9 to 5.
Facts.
They just chose not to. And I understand, you feel me? Like it's hard.
It's hard.
Because you need that money ASAP. Like it's hard when you come home on Monday and then that Pico bill in there and they like, we cutting y'all off on Sunday if y'all don't pay
Facts.
this.
And it's like,
And
bro,
you
I
thinking
gotta
like,
get
man,
this
I gotta
money.
go to work. I can't. They not gonna pay me by Friday.
Facts. I just got my check and I had to pay bills.
Yeah, so now you gotta go out and handle your handle. And I understand that. I could get that 100%.
I can get it.
That's why I was selling candy too.
Facts.
I had to get
It's
that
definitely
candy.
like for me.
Everybody out here probably at home like that candy wasn't doing nothing. Trust me. Come on, that candy. I sold candy all the way up until my freshman year of college. That candy
Facts.
was selling.
And now I remember because I used to
Selling.
buy them off of him.
Selling.
Bro, I forgot I used to buy candy.
If y'all young boys watching, sell that candy. But y'all can't get caught though, cause
Yeah,
look,
don't get caught because
they
that
be-
administration
come
gonna
on.
take that.
I had a teacher though. He was really wilding though. He was coming like I know like if I was selling weed,
We
he'd have bar weed off me because he was like, "Oh, you selling candy?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like every day you come to my class. Mind you, I had him every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you come to my class, I need a Reese's or I'm telling.
All right.
A Reese's?
You
You
on a
hype
Reese's?
over a Reese's? And you gonna tell?
But what's
So
crazy is,
I know like he would have. If I was doing something else, he'd have brought something else.
but nah, you know why he did that though? Because he seen potential in you, and that's a lot. That's the crazy thing is like, yo, a lot of teachers, we fortunate to grow up in the area that we did, because if you were to grow up in a city, a lot of them teachers don't be caring about them students. They just come there for a check. But like for us, our teachers really cared about us. And that's what I'm fortunate to have. Like, bro, I had a lot of teachers that even outside of school, they was like, yo, you good, you cool, you need anything, let me know. Right? And I was fortunate to that. Like, bro, I have plenty of teachers that be like, yo, I'm glad I had you as a student, because even though you may have had this, that, and the third going on, or everybody else was acting up, yo, you was a good student. You came to class.
So do you think
all
you knew
work.
yourself partly back then?
In a way, yes, but I didn't know.
Did you know that you wasn't a follower?
I always knew I wasn't a follower, because
did
my
you know
mom,
that?
my mom always made sure, like, she was like, my mom always made sure to tell me, she was like, yo, you not a follower, you a leader. Stop acting like you a follower, bro. You got a mind of your own. You got dreams. I believe in you. And my mom used to tell me this all the time. She was like, bro, you not a follower. Like, bro, it was literally every day. My mom was like, yo, you not a follower. Stop acting like one. She was like, you got a brain. You smart. She was like, whatever you want to do it. She was like, I don't care what you want to do. You could work for waste management, but whatever you want to do, make sure you're the best at what you do.
Right.
And my dad used to tell me that all the time. Like, that's why I'm grateful for my dad now, because my dad will always tell me, he was like, bro, I don't care what you do. He was like, I didn't go to college. I went and got a trade. He said, whatever you want to do, make sure you are the very best at what you do. Because if you're the best at what you do, you gonna get recognized.
Right.
No matter who it is. You could be the lowest of the low. You could be a janitor. But if you're the best janitor, there, you come in with a positive attitude, you gonna move up.
Yeah, like my people's always told me that I was different. I never
Facts.
knew what they meant by that, but like it would be like all different types of my people. It's like a couple of them, they just be like, nah, he not doing that. He different. At first, I used to take that as an insult because I used to think people was trying to play me like for a sucker.
Exactly.
Like, oh,
I felt the same way.
He not doing this. He a sucker. He ain't, like that's how I used to think they was saying it when I heard them say that. And I'm like, I'm not no sucker now.
Right.
You play with me. I'm not no sucker. I'm not no thug.
Right.
I ain't no sucker. I ain't no thug. But like they always used to say I was different. And I don't think I ever knew that I was different up until like 7th grade when I started wearing like I was only one. I don't care what nobody ever say.
Facts. Let's talk about it.
I was only one in my neighborhood, first person out there to wear Vans.
Facts. Let's talk about it.
I had every pair of Vans. First person in my neighborhood to wear skinny jeans. You feel
Facts.
me? And they used to walk up to me every day, like, got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Every day they used to walk up. And Bonehead, he used to walk up to me. Bones used to walk up to me and be like, what he used to say? He said, got my skinny jeans on. He used to make his own little song and just be stuttering. And I'd be like, nigga, I don't even care. Like, yeah, I got my skinny jeans on. And he used to walk up to me like, you're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. That's how he used to walk up to me. And I used to be like, once I got through that, I'm like, I could really get through anything. Because I'm going to see them out here every day. Every day. They know me. They know everything about me.
Exactly.
They know everything. They're going to say every joke in the world. If it don't hurt me when they say it ain't gonna hurt me if
the next man
somebody from down the road say anything about me. Like that don't faze me. Like I don't hurt way worse than that. You feel me?
Worse.
Every day.
If you can honestly, if you can deal with the people that you see every day, you can deal with that criticism. You can deal with them jokes because they gonna give it to you the worst. The people that you see every day, them people that you know every day, the people because they not gonna hold nothing back. Right?
No, for real. If you from the hood, it's two things that's going. Either you gotta be funny or you gotta know how to fight.
Facts.
That's it.
Because if you cry, it's a rap.
So clearly, I'm only funny. So what that mean?
Listen.
So what that mean? Either you gotta be funny or you gotta know how to fight all the time. And
that's the thing, though.
I ain't fighting all the time.
Facts.
So I had to be funny because I don't feel like fighting all the time.
But that's the thing. You may be funny, but you still know how to throw them things.
Yeah, but I don't want to fight all the time. Facts. So I'm gonna be funny.
Yeah,
feel me? So
I was the dancing bull, right?
Heavy dancing bull,
heavy
all day.
Dancing bull,
backflip
bro. Listen,
every day.
Facts. Taught myself how to do a backflip.
They couldn't wait. He couldn't wait till we be at the party.
Yo,
and some dancing music came on.
Listen, let's talk about it because, like, yo,
why dancing bulls always try to act like they don't want to dance?
That was me.
So
though.
Like, everybody gotta be like, yo, go ahead, bro. You don't want to dance.
I don't want to dance.
Yo, go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna do it. Yo, go ahead, bro. That's like going crazy. It's like going crazy. That was just me. Dance on the first show. Y'all know y'all want to dance.
Thanks, but for me, it's crazy because like if nobody was watching, bro, I was always dancing, right? Until everybody was like, "Yo, eat a dancing ass bull. Put that nigga in the circle."
Then you start wanting to be dancing.
And then I freeze up because I'm like, "Damn, everybody watching me." And that was my problem was I had stage fright, right? I was scared if everybody watched me. Now it's this pressure, right? Now I gotta show out. And I'm like, now I'm thinking too much. I'm like, damn, I can't put out my best moves because I'm thinking. And I'm like, bro, but once I'm chilling, I could be in my zone. Like if I'm in my zone, I'm chilling, ain't nobody like really paying me no mind. That's when I feel like that's when I feel free and I do all my best stuff. But for me, I was always known as the danceable. Like I was never known to get in no fights. I was never known to get into trouble. Like even all throughout school, I ain't never had a lunch detention. I ain't never had in school suspension. I ain't never been suspended. I never had nothing. Like I was always like a good student. I ain't gonna say I was a straight A student. Definitely wasn't a straight A student. But I was on honor roll. I had AB honor roll.
Thank you.
I had a couple C's there.
They don't even know that I was on that too.
Facts.
They don't even know that.
I was definitely about my school. Like school was easy to me.
So it wasn't easy to me.
No, school was easy to me.
I can't count till this day. I can't count. And I still don't even know why they make us solve for X. Because I don't even know what that is. Every day. I don't even know what that's even for though. I never in my life said, let me figure out Y and X. I don't even care though.
Y equals MX plus B.
That's slope. I know that though. They used to tell me that. I know that. That's slope. I know that. You feel
said
me?
that's
I remember
slope.
the mean, median, and mode. Yeah, I know all that.
I know all that.
Come on, I know that.
Listen.
But if they try to tell me, like, nah, you know what really used to get me? I don't care. When they used to do the multiplication Jones, everybody had to go fast.
Oh,
and
the
that's it.
math?
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
I need
flourished.
2 minutes.
No.
I need 2 minutes.
Listen, for me, I had a technique
I
when it
used
came
to
to
hate
that.
balls used to be done in 30.
That was me.
Yeah, I would
was-
really get mad
I
at
was
you in
this
that
bull.
recess. I really give you
Listen,
hell.
I
You
was
hype
this
as hell
bull.
to be smart.
Peek real quick, right? Minute math. Countdown. 60 seconds.
I used to be mad as hell because
I
the
was
person
that
next
bull.
to me really flipped their on over, right? And be going crazy, and I'm still like,
Counting on the hands. But see me, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. I had a method, right? So say we had the multiplication minute math, right? And I seen all, like, say we had 3 times 7. I would look for all the same ones real quick. So if I seen 3 times 7 or 7 times 3, I'm doing all those real quick. And I'm doing all the same, all the like
you
all the
saying
like
it
ones.
like people about to go back and do this though. They not
But-
even doing them no more.
I think they are.
Nah, we need
No,
to
no,
have
they not,
something
they not, they
like a night where everybody drinking, right?
Yeah.
And we start doing all that little stuff that they used to do in elementary school to see who's
Facts.
still on their P's and Q's, like popcorn reading. Oh man, I used to.
man.
I'm trying to tell you, I used to get mad at popcorn reading. I used to get mad at 100 book challenge, and I used to get mad at that minute math.
I was bored
That's
with
your
the 100
whole
book challenge.
elementary school life right there.
Listen.
All I like doing was like writing my letters. Or like making up a story. I love making up a story. I can make up a story anytime. But
Listen.
like you telling me I need to read 100 books?
Listen,
I can't even read a book today with 100 pages.
Keep it a
I
buck.
get sleepy.
Let me say you real quick. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The reason why I did so good in the 100 book challenge is because I was reading all the Harry Potter books back then.
Nah, come on.
So-
I ain't even watch Harry Potter movies for real.
I watched all of them.
I'm not even heavy
because I'm a
movie
big nerd for real. So
Well,
when
you
it came
see all of that, right, that you was doing back
Mm-hmm.
then, you ain't even know was you getting to know yourself.
yeah,
So what you said in the beginning when you was like, I ain't really get to know myself until after that heartbreak.
facts,
You knew who you was before
facts.
that. But that heartbreak
It's
and
what
that-
made me
and
kind
that-
of like
in that
realize.
relationship, I don't want to say you kind of lost yourself, but you kind of got away from it.
No, I
and
definitely lost myself.
and became somebody who you thought you were supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
in that relationship. So then once you got out of that, you had to tap back in to find yourself. You
Yeah.
never not knew who you were.
Exactly.
Feel me? You always knew who you were.
Facts.
But you just might have lost it. You feel
No,
me?
I definitely lost myself, and I'm gonna tell you a story how I knew I lost myself, right? Because I went from I'm not gonna say I hopped from relationship to relationship, right? But I went from a 6-year relationship all throughout high school, right? Me and this girl was together. So then once me and her broke up, right? I was kind of single for a little bit, but I was exploring my options, right? Then me and this other girl got together, right? And once me and her broke up, that's when I started wilding out, right? And this is how I know I was wilding out because, like, yo, on Twitter, if y'all on Twitter, y'all know
Anybody
Twitter
that follow him, I
crazy.
tell him every time though. I'm
Yo.
like, come on, bro, you over here, you really getting freaky over
I
here.
was really horny
Come on.
bull
You
on
was freaky
Twitter,
on
bro.
there
I was sharing any and
retweeting,
everything.
favoriting everything. I'm like, come on
Everything.
though. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna watch it, but I didn't go looking for it. It found me,
Bro, for
Feel
sure.
me?
But-
I'm trying to figure out how it found me. I
But
look
keep
up
it a
at the
buck.
like at the top. It's a EP. Oh, my boy.
my boy, what's up with
What's
you?
he? Well, this a good joint
What
to
you
like,
on?
but you're not supposed to like him though,
You
because
not
everybody
supposed
gonna know it's you liking
Yeah,
him.
you supposed to look
ain't
and-
even
and keep
care
going.
though. You ain't even care though. I'm like, he start wilding.
Started wilding.
It's
But-
cool though. Everybody wild, you feel me? But you needed that time to wild. You feel
Facts.
me? To find out who you was.
Because
you feel me?
in all reality, not to say that I regret my relationship, right? Because I don't. Everything happened for a reason. But all throughout high school, I should have been single for real, right?
Man, that's
because nah, for real. Because you figure, right, throughout high school, you finding yourself all throughout high school, right? But
Yeah.
college is when you really find yourself. But throughout high school, you're trying to figure out who you are. You're trying to figure out what social cliques you belong to and stuff like that. Throughout high school, I should have really been single because I would have gotten that out of me. Whatever it is.
I don't think you should have said that.
No, I'm gonna say it. I I should have been single throughout high school. But
You
again,
keep saying the same line though. He ain't
I'm
even
gonna
really
say-
saying much. If y'all listen to this, right? Just rewind it back to when he started. All he said was this. Throughout high school, though, I should have been single though the whole high school because that's when
sure.
you're supposed to find yourself.
But
He
no.
started saying a bunch of all this jibber jabber. But throughout high school, I should have really been. He just keeps saying that, and I'm like,
so you want me to dive deep into what happened?
no, we don't even want to even like. Come on, we just like you throwing them to like you throwing them. And they not even.
Nah, it
come
ain't
on.
no shots to her.
It ain't no shots to her. I'm just saying you just like you don't gotta be single in high school.
No, I think you
I
definitely.
think
should.
you was doing a good job.
I was until I got until I got out of high school.
I think it like helped you.
No, it didn't. Because if I would have been single throughout high school, I feel like everybody deserves a whole phase, right? Everybody deserves a whole phase to go out and really explore and to.
Well,
you know
they
what I'm saying?
say. I told you earlier what they said.
What they say.
If you going through your whole phase, you ain't really going through it if you don't get burnt. That's what they said. Now I ain't never been that though, but I'm just saying what I heard. That's what I heard. Like if you really going to do your thing,
If you gonna do your thing, you gotta get burnt.
that's what they said though. I
Who is
can't.
they?
Them. That's what they said. Okay, I'm trying to tell you that what they said.
But no, like if I would have been single throughout high school though,
Again,
listen, I'm gonna make emphasis.
just count it every time he said. Rewind it back to when it start. Count how many times he say that same line. I'm at least 4.
What I'm saying. But if I would have took that time to kind of figure out who I was,
How you would have did that?
I probably would have made the mistakes that I did afterwards. And we're not gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that at another topic on another podcast. We're gonna dive deep into that situation what happened.
You gonna call
But-
it if I was single in high school? That's what my
No,
gonna
we
call
ain't
this
gonna
show.
call it that. No, we're not gonna call it that. We're not gonna dig into that. But I'm just saying things would have been different. Everybody got to go through their whole phase. It's okay to go through a whole phase.
So tell them what happened when you go through your phase.
You get whatever urges and whatever itches out, bro. Like, and then once you get out of that, once you go through your little whole
How
phase,
long is that supposed to last?
it depends on the person. It depends. Sometimes it's sometimes you gotta go through that for a year. Sometimes you go through it for a month. You be like, nah, this ain't for me. I'm a heavy relationship.
So
boy.
how
I'm a heavy
long did it
relationship
take
girl.
you?
Me, it took me about a year.
You had to get that get back.
Yeah, I had to get that get back. I was
Okay.
like, yo, I like her.
I ain't
like
gonna.
her.
If
I
it
like
ever
her.
happened to me, like I ain't. Come on.
But
If
you
it don't
already
work
went
out
through
with
that.
me though, if it don't work out with me, I'm not never getting with nobody. The rest of my life, I'm. Come on.
Listen,
And that mean I gotta get burnt. I'm gonna have to take one for the team
he gonna get burnt.
because I'm not being with nobody
You
after
gonna
that.
get more than burnt, bro. Stop playing with them.
Something.
Listen.
I can't look. It ain't
But
me.
but for you, like you already went through that little phase
That was early though.
early, so you got that out the way. So
Not
now,
that early though. Not that early because
Nah,
like, she here,
It was a reasonable age.
so it wasn't that early.
Even if she
It
wasn't
was.
here,
It was like
she know what it is.
no, she don't.
Yes,
it
she
ain't do
do.
nothing. I ain't
know
do
what it
nothing,
is.
y'all. Feel me?
No, but you already got that out of you. So like now in your relationship, you secure your relationship, right? You already was like you planning on. But all right, what's the next step? Like we was talking, and he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to look for a house."
Right.
But I mean, not this ain't everybody. Like when I say everybody deserve a whole phase, it's according to you.
You can
Some
say everybody, because everybody get one sooner or later.
Nah,
If they get married and they get divorced, that's when they start wilding.
facts. But some people
That's
be
a
high
whole
school
phase,
sweethearts.
so it don't even matter. Everybody get one, because
Yeah,
everybody
true.
be wondering like, what is it like to?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? And it don't gotta be that you sleeping with 100 people. It could be like you just got
You just texting.
you just got text message from everybody. Feel me? You
I'm
text
saying that.
you got everybody texting you good morning.
But girls
Feel me?
got 100 niggas in their phone texting them good morning.
Thank you. So they going through their whole phases more than men?
Nah, that's just a girl having options.
So then what is it called when a boy got options?
That's a whole phase.
Fair enough. We're gonna leave the topic right there. We're gonna leave that topic right there.
Because guys, for girls, they just weigh their options. For us, We trying to hit everything moving. Oh, you saying good morning? Oh, I'm trying to hit. Yeah.
We ain't gonna leave that topic right there. Feel me? Because we've been here for a little bit, so we about to get out of here. You feel
Facts.
me?
But we gonna yeah, we have. It's been a little bit. It's almost been an hour.
It might be an hour.
We might be at an hour. We at 50 minutes.
Dang, come.
55 minutes. Damn.
Yeah.
It don't even feel like that long for real.
So you feel me? Then we got these other two little things that we do at the end of our show to end our show off, right? Eric gonna send y'all off with some what is called e-vice. You feel me? That's
either
Eric's
we gonna do e-vice or
he gonna give y'all a park
conversation.
car conversation. So
Facts.
what you got for them today?
Today we just gonna continue this topic of just if you want to really sit down with your partner and discuss like who y'all are as the individuals.
You don't even gotta be a partner though. Like if
Yeah.
you riding in the car with your
I was
friends,
just like, yo, who are you? For
yeah,
real?
like who?
Like, what do you like? What are your interests and stuff like that? Like, who are you outside of what I know you as? Like,
right, and then
who-
you also
who truly
got to
are
tell
you?
them what you know them as, because that might not even be the image that they want to give up.
Facts. Because I could talk to you and I'm like, yo, Duke, the funny boy. He always gonna make people laugh. He always gonna be the goofball, but he might not see himself as that. He might see himself as more than that. For me, Eric, you the dancer boy, but I'm more than that, right?
Right.
I'm more than just a dancer. I'm more than just who y'all, just the plug for sneakers and stuff like that. Because as y'all may not know, I work at Foot Locker. gotta plug that in real
Shameless
quick.
plug.
Shameless plug. I work at Foot Locker. But I'm more than just the sneaker boy, somebody that you hit up when you need something. Like, I'm more than that. I got goals, I got dreams, I got aspirations, and this is who I feel like I am. So have that little conversation. Also have the conversation of like, oh, who are you for real? Because a lot of y'all ain't who y'all say y'all are.
I tweet that every other day.
A lot of y'all
I don't
aren't who
think they
y'all
are
say
who
y'all
they say
are.
they are.
Listen, I'm gonna say that one more time. A lot of y'all aren't who y'all say y'all are.
That's right.
Know yourselves first.
I'm gonna end the show off with an unpopular opinion by
What's that
me.
unpopular opinion, bro?
Feel me? This segment is called "Don't Do It, Duke," but
Don't do
I gotta do it because like y'all don't be understanding.
Don't
I
do
don't
it.
know what y'all be doing out here. You feel me? Like
Don't
y'all
do it,
out
Duke.
here wilding. Y'all got mommy and daddy at home working all day.
Mm-hmm.
Why do y'all think y'all need to try to be trappers?
Let's
That's
talk
not who y'all are. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to jail. So this is my unpopular opinion. I'm not going to jail. All my friends know I ain't going to jail. I ain't saying I'm telling. But if it's us two in the car and I say it ain't mine, if it's yours, but I'm saying it ain't mine, so who that leave? Because it ain't mine.
It's only two options.
I'm not going to jail. So y'all need to know that with me. I'm
It's a
not
50-50.
telling on y'all, but I'm not going to jail.
I'm just saying. It's only two of us in the car. It's a 50-50.
Will y'all go to jail?
Listen,
Ask yourself that. Can y'all do 20 years?
I know I can't.
Because I can't do 20 minutes.
And we're going to end it like that.
I'm out on y'all.
For sure. But make sure you guys follow us on the Instagram page. Make sure you guys subscribe to us on YouTube. Comment and share this joint.
Like,
for sure.
subscribe,
All that.
everything. Let us know what y'all like, what y'all didn't like.
Facts.
You feel me? So we can keep working. We're going to have this thing out for y'all, and it's going to go crazy.
Facts.
Oh, and we need an intro song.
Yeah.
We need an intro song.
Before we get out of here, we definitely need an intro song. So if you make music, you know somebody that makes music, plug them in. Make sure you guys tap in with us. You can send us a direct message to either one of our Instagrams or the official Back to the Basics podcast, which is Back to the Basics on Back to the Basics podcast on Instagram, or you can shoot me a message or Duke. My Instagram is it's me __EP. That's it's me 2 EP, or Jair, which is
No, it's __ Jair.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Stop playing. They told me I couldn't make my regular name. People trying to play with me out here.
facts. So
I ain't saying who they trying to play with me, but people trying to play with me out here. __ Jair. Jaier. You dig?
Facts.
And if you got any businesses that you're doing, submit them to us. We'll let y'all know the process of y'all getting a shout out, of y'all getting a promo, anything. If y'all got anything y'all want us to wear, please send it, because I'll wear it.
facts.
If
We
it's
love
nice.
anything free.
If it's nice, I'll wear it. But if it's, come on, don't send it to me if you know it's not like that.
If it's not complete or if it's half-assed, bro,
Come
don't
on,
send
I'm
it
not
to
one
us.
of them.
But again, I just want to say thank you. Before we get out of here, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's shown love to us, everybody who supported us through this whole process, this whole journey. Because me and Duke really been talking about this since what? Maybe November.
Yeah.
And we've been trying to work this out. We've bought equipment ourselves. We tried to do this ourselves. And luckily we found something that works for both of us. But again, we just want to say thank you to everybody that supports us, that's shown us love, and that's just been rooting for us and just been positive and just be like, yo, keep doing it, keep doing this. Y'all got something here. Even with me with my parked car conversations, yo, I appreciate everybody that's like, yo, E, when's the next parked car conversation, bro? Like, I can relate to that. Like, you really be spitting real facts. So, again, thank you to everybody. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys follow both of us. Me on my page at it's me 2_EP, at Jair, which is at __ Jair. And also make sure you guys follow the Back to the Basics podcast page, which is at Back to the Basics podcast. Go on YouTube. We are going to have the video version of this as well as audio, and everything is going to be on all streaming platforms. If you guys need to go onto any of the links of any of the sponsors that we tagged, everything is going to be on the bio below. Everything's going to be in the description box or in the bio. So make sure you guys follow the Lux Vault. Make sure you guys go and support Press. And we out of here.
We out of here. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir.